Live. Hi guys, it's Victor, Give Me a Brick Man, and I thought today I would just do a little we'll talk about what's happening in the news right now. Let me kill the sound there. Yep. So let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna try doing this. First of all, the big news. Oh, this computer screen is so small. The big news in Japan right now is, well, of course, there's a lot of big news, but the big one right now is the heat. How do I do this? Share screen works on a good computer. Let me see. Application window. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I want to talk about this real quick. Does that help? Yes. Okay, there we go. Oh, kind of small though, huh? Maybe I should make myself a little bit smaller. Like that, like so. Okay. 57 people. This is from Japan Times. 57 people dead. Of course, this news is all over the place. 57 people, 18,000 taken to hospital because of netchusho, which is heat stroke or heat stroke, sunstroke sometimes. But that's a lot of people. Now, of course, that's probably more than other countries because we have a higher an older population, not higher population, older population here. I believe average age of Japanese, I'm going to guess it's 52. Well, 46. There we go. That was in 2015, so it could be a little bit more now. 46.4 years. That's the average age of Japanese. So as you can see, everyone's a bit older. So quite a few of those people are probably elderly people. I've experienced this heat stroke once, and it was really weird. Last summer, I just woke up and I just felt really dizzy and nauseous. Or is it nauseated? Anyway, queasy. And the top city, of course, would be Tokyo because it has the largest population. Then Aichi, and then Saitama. And yeah, that's a lot of dead people, man. 57 dead people. I wonder how this compares with heat wave deaths USA. Let's see if anything's happening there. 6 deaths. Yeah. In July 22nd. That's a couple weeks ago. So. Yeah, last year, 108 people died last year. So it does happen quite a bit everywhere. I don't know how many people die every year. Let's look it up. How many Japanese die every year from heat stroke? I don't know why I'm smiling. This is really a serious thing, but yeah, I guess the fact that I'm actually Googling this is kind of ridiculous, but oh, wow, 1,500 people? Over the 4 months from June last year, over a 4-month period last year, 1,500 people died in Japan from heat stroke. That is amazing. Now, another thing to remember is that Japan doesn't have centralized air conditioning. Everyone does have, not everyone, most people do have air conditioning, but they have it installed in each separate room. That's one thing. And a lot more people, I think, walk here than they do in the States. I think we're more of a car culture in America. So I'm American, although I look like I'm Mexican. Go back to your country. So that's another thing to factor in. But that's a lot of people. That's pretty bad, huh? Anyway, that's the top story right now. The story that's actually interesting everyone right now is a guy, what was his name? Koizumi's son, the ex-prime minister's son. I think his name is Shinjiro. Let's look it up. Hold on. Let's look up, I think I have this. News, Google, and Japan, and Koizumi. Japan, Koizumi. Anyway, he's getting married. He's 38 years old, and he's just announced a shotgun wedding. He knocked up this chick, this announcer girl. Her name is Crystal Kitagawa, which sounds like like she's a pole dancer or something. Not that there's anything wrong with pole dancing or porn star. Her name is Crystal. She's half French and half Japanese, and she's famous for because a couple of years ago, I think it was a couple of years ago now, she came on TV and she announced that Japan wants to host Olympics, and she said omotenashi, which I guess I should be putting. What can I put this out here so you guys can see it? Just a minute. Omotenashi. I'm using this software, and I have to apologize because this software this is a laptop that I'm using. So I'm trying to find where the hell is it. Where is it? Where is it? I cannot find where I was actually online here. Did I close it? Did I close the window? No, it's impossible. Maybe I did. Oh, not that. So I'm using this new software called StreamYard. Oh, here it is. Okay, good. I was in it the whole time. Okay, cool. So omotenashi is said to be Japan's traditional way to welcome people, right? And she's the one, the Crystal Kitagawa is the one who announced this this campaign to try to get the Olympics. Anyway, she is 42 years old, or 42 or 43, and she's dating the son of Koizumi, ex-Prime Minister Koizumi, and his name is Shinjiro. I was right, Shinjiro Koizumi. And they announced at the Kante, which is I believe the residence, the Prime Minister's residence, or some official building, which is kind of a weird place to make an announcement, I think, but a romantic announcement. She's an announcer, so she's like a TV announcer. Now, Japan does not glorify their TV personalities like we do in America, and often you'll have the people at night on the NHK, on the PBS type program. They're not very famous. I mean, people recognize them, but they're not especially attractive. They're actually there because they're qualified, but they just do their job correctly, right? Anyway, they're getting married, and it's a shotgun marriage because she got knocked up, and it's kind of a big deal because he is predicted to be the next prime minister after Abe. They always have these polls. Who do you think should be prime minister? And he's always on top. Apparently, 22% of the country thinks he should be, which is a lot considering there's no election. And I think like 29 or 30% of women like him, which is a big amount of women, a large amount of women, right? Anyway, she's 42, and they're going to have a kid at the end of the year. It says Toshi Ake. Toshi means year, and Ake means open. So when the year opens, meaning at the turn of the year, after New Year's Eve. Let's see what's happening here. Did you hear that a Chinese representative pretended to only speak Chinese to avoid talking to Trump? I've heard that before. Someone, I think a Japanese I think the wife of a Japanese person pretended she. Oh, no. That's an old, I've heard that before. Anyway, let's see what other things you have here. Be Catholic. Why be Catholic? I don't know what. Nagasaki was the most Catholic city in Asia. Is it still? Only 1% of Japan is Christian, so even if it is, it's a really small amount. Hey, the J-Vlog, how you doing? Kaletha, hey, how you doing? Hey, Warrior Wimp. Hey, man, thanks for always the nice comments. This guy says I'm a good father. I'm trying to be, but it's tough. How's the sound, by the way? I'm using a laptop. Is the sound okay? With my new computer at home, I don't even have to plug in a mic, and the sound is really nice. Holy crap. What is Luis Padilla? You look familiar. Well, I think I know you, but I don't know why. The Rifle Queen. Hey, Queen. We had a very, I especially like her because we had a disagreement, and we got over it. We were very friendly after that. So it's always nice to be friends with someone that you get off on the wrong foot with someone. Hey, Victor, how would you say that in Japanese? 最初の付き合いはダメだったね。最初はあんまり合わなかったね。Yeah, we didn't really fit. 合わない means not fit. We didn't really fit at first. Heat stroke is no joke. Stay hydrated. Yes, gotta stay hydrated. Yep. Happened to me on Tuesday. Oh, you got it on Tuesday. Be careful, man. I barfed all over my pizza over my bedroom floor the other day because of heat stroke. Yeah. I'm from the deepest of the South. In the USA, I would die without central AC. Yeah. Queen Daenerys almost barfed. Let's see what's happening here. I'm Asian, but I look white because I was born in the U.S. My grandfather has an Asian in his family. Okay, I'm not sure how that's connected to anything, but AC is proof that God loves us. You know, when you wrote that, I thought you meant AOC, like that politician in America. I was confused. Porn is demonic. Okay, really? Is it? It's just naked people having sex. I think it's not as bad as violence, but why not central air? Okay, because the buildings are often torn down. I guess if you're going to build a building with central air, it has to be more stable, bigger buildings. And one weird thing about Japan is that you build a house and like 20 to 30 or 40 years later, you'll just tear it down and rebuild the same one. So I guess they build them more. Maybe that's a bullshit reason, but maybe that's one reason. I don't know. However, they do have central heating and central air in Hokkaido, which is all the way north, and it's really, really cold there. Even in the summer, like night, it's chilly. It's chilly at night. I've been there. I've rode my motorcycle out there. Kiba-chan, what's Kiba-chan? I think you mean Kibi, not Kiba. Kiba means fang. Kiba, you know what Kiba are? It's I forgot. This is Kiba. Kiba are tusks, I believe. So yeah, that's maybe not what you meant. Oops, where is it? Right. Tusks. Elephant tusks and such. Let me see. Let's go back here. I'm looking at your comments. AC is 57 dead from heat stroke. Yeah. It's about 37 degrees in Aichi right now. What is it today? I've been jogging every day, but this morning I felt kind of queasy, so I thought I'll take it easy today. And also I couldn't find my keys. I was like, where the hell are my keys? I was helping my wife with the laundry and I accidentally put them in the laundry basket like an idiot. Today's only 35 degrees. 36. Yeah, 35. Oh, no. Yeah, 33, 35. Not so bad. Typhoon's coming, though. Typhoon number 9, number 10 are coming. Hey, Yukari, when's the typhoon coming? Tomorrow? Number 9, number 10. Just a second. When? What about number 9? Should that come first? Oh, okay. 9th is not coming here, but 10 is coming during Obon. By the way, Obon is next week. Obon is a little bit like our Day of the Dead celebration. We welcome our ancestors back. Not me, of course, because I'm an atheist. We welcome back our ancestors to Japan, and a lot of Japanese will have next week off, and they will go home and spend it with their mothers and fathers, and they will visit grave sites and clean up the graves and stuff. And it's kind of cool. There's a few little ceremonies that happen. But let me see. AC is monitored didn't exist in the American South either, and not too long ago. Yeah, they say that AC is the reason Florida became so popular, because without AC, Florida wouldn't exist. We are 4 degrees above average this year. Okay. Water is the name of the game. Yeah. Let me see. Southerners used to be skinny. Fat people need AC, not skinny people. If you're skinny and you drink water, you get out of the sun, you're fine. Could be right. Yeah, could be. California, ironically, has been colder than usual. Oh, really? What part of California are you in? So triple digits, that's dangerous in the wrong enclosures. I forgot what we were talking about, triple digits. My grandpa tells me the story of his orphanages in Louisiana in the 30s and 40s. I'm honestly so happy to live in a time where AC is everywhere. My grandma still does. Yeah, a lot of older people don't use it. And that might be another reason that Japanese die. So many Japanese die from heat stroke. Could be. Hey, crisscross. Or cross, not crisscross, cross. Sounds good. Sound is good? Good. I mean, sound is okay, but there's a bozo talking through the white noise. Yeah, that's me. Simon, good to see you, man. Okay, talk to you later. Sound is 5. Okay, what's for breakfast? Oh, I had a banana for breakfast. What is this? Keep out dust? No. I'd give up AC for access to Sento and Onsen. Okay, here's something I don't like about Japan. It's the fact that we take baths every day. So my wife makes we got to press a button, the bath gets ready. We got to put the kids in the bath, and it's so hot, and that bath is hot, and I'm just like, it just sucks the energy out of you. So what I'll do is I'll jump in there quick and I'll give myself a cold shower, and then I'll bring in the kids and I'll wash. I gotta wash them. Because they're little kids, 2 years old and 5 years old. And then I just I sit outside of the bath, and they're in the bath playing. So the kids have no problem with it. They're in the bath playing with their toys, and I just sit outside of the bath and not heat up, because if I get into the bath, it just sucks the energy right out of me. Chris Baker says, "Keep cool, chug that Pocari Sweat." Yeah, Pocari Sweat's pretty good, I guess. You're right. Yeah, I got some in the fridge. I forgot about that. Thanks. Just reminded me of that. Let me see. Porn is violence against women, and the Sacramento Valley studies have shown porn damages young people. It makes men impotent and checks as their brain is stimulated watching other men. Okay. But then you're implying that homosexuality is bad. What's wrong with being stimulated by watching other men? Here's something interesting that will screw your head up. They did this test at New York University where they showed a bunch of heterosexual men different kinds of pornography. And even homosexual pornography will get men excited. So, yeah, that's pretty strange. Yeah, but anyway, there's nothing wrong with that. Who cares? Whatever floats your boat. That's the expression this week. Let me see. Typhoon due on the 12th. Yeah, that's next Sunday. Luckily, no, that's Monday. Oh, no, that's terrible. The kanji for Kiba looks like an elephant. Oh, yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Give Me a Break Man says, good evening. Good evening, Odie. AC is a necessity here in Phoenix, but at least Phoenix is dry heat. I've been to Phoenix. It's hot as hell, but it's dry. But it's like 100 degrees at midnight there sometimes. It's bizarre. I went to Mount Koya when I visited Japan. I would love to visit again during that week you just mentioned. Mount Koya. Well, Mount Koya sounds familiar. Let's do a quick search. Mount Koya. And maps. Okay. I don't... What is this? Mount Koya. How do I get this? How do I share the screen? I'm using this new software, right? So... Stop screen, share screen, don't show it again, application, I'm going to use this one. Okay. This is Mount Koya here, and let's make it like that. Okay. Sounds familiar. Okay, in the Osaka area. Oh no, I lost it. Where'd it go? Down here, south of Osaka. Miyaken, maybe? I don't know it. Okay, well. But it's really hot down there. Must be. Okay. Let's go on. This is the big, yeah. Oh, this is about how I figure out how to use this software better. Okay. This is the wedding that's going to happen. Japan abuzz over wedding bells for the son of former Prime Minister Koizumi. I believe Koizumi might be the prime minister that was around when Bush was president. I think maybe Clinton. I don't remember, but his father anyway. Okay, let's see what else is happening. Oh, let's look at your comments here. The U.S. isn't that hot this summer. Okay. Oh my God, it's time. I got a class. I gotta go. This flew by. Hey, this flew by. Okay. So with this new software, I'm going to start. Definitely not every day. Good Lord. However, I'm looking forward to getting into hot tub. Yeah, hot tubs are good. Whatever happened to the video where privacy complaint from individual? I didn't remove it, Green Cyclist, but I did privatize it because I don't have time to deal with that right now. But I'm probably going to I'm going to look into it to see if it's worth. Yeah, it's kind of silly to get a. Okay, I'll tell you what happened. So Mira, what's her name? Canada Gene 3 is doing a speech at Hanami, and there's like literally 20 people with cameras on her, and it's being filmed. And for some reason, that time of that part of the video is she complains that she's in the video, and it's ridiculous because she agreed to it. Okay, Patty McGill, nobody cares about your homophobia. Okay, so shut up. You're not welcome here. Homophobia is not welcome here. Keep your silliness to yourself. Okay, I'm just skipping everything from Patty McGill. I gotta go, guys. I got a class now. But thanks for watching. I'm gonna come back and do some more of these live broadcasts though. So if you're interested, please let me know. Yeah, okay. Sodomites are repulsive degenerates and threaten me, and I'll report you to the FBI. I'm saying you're not welcome, Patty. If that's a threat, then report me to the FBI. And I'm in Japan, so the FBI can't touch me. So go eat a dick. Literally, go eat a dick. Eat a big one. Eat the biggest one of the minority that you are most racist against, because I'm sure you're also racist if you're a homophobe. Is that fair to say? Probably, right? Okay, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.